Hello, beautiful people. Hope you're having an amazing day. You are a star. Don't let anybody dim your light. Today, we are going to talk about the men this time. Why most Western men are single, won't marry, okay, and won't have kids. Okay, let's talk about it. If you haven't seen the previous video, we talked about how Western women are more likely to get divorced, stay single, okay, in today's age, more so in Western society. Today we're going to go through the men, the fellas, okay? Let me know if this resonates with you. If you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, press the like button to push this video more out there. Share it with your friends and fam, okay? If this resonates with you, if you've got any questions, you've got to DM me on Instagram and Snapchat, Daniel John Allen. Okay, for funny content, check out Daniel J. Allen on the TikTok. And for my master programs, okay, to help you level up your mindset, your physique, and your eating habits, check out danieljohnallen.com. Now, let's talk about it. Okay, why are more men, okay, more so Western men, single, okay, not going to get married, okay, and don't want to have kids, all right? Now, we're going to take a look at society, the way it's structured, okay, how men are generally today, most men, okay? And that is, a lot of men now are becoming more feminized, okay? And they are not pursuing their purpose. They are not pursuing their passion. They're just going with what the system, okay, their families, their parents expect of them, right? Now, we can go through other things as well, like why men are choosing not to marry. But, you know, a lot of the reasons why men are still single is because sometimes a lot of men haven't quite established themselves in society, right? Guys, let me know if this resonates with you. Leave a comment down below. So a lot of guys want to be able to build their status, their profile before getting into a relationship, before getting married. Now, a lot of the times that can be very difficult if you're working for a big company, right? If you're working for someone else, this can take a lot of time. It could take until maybe a man's 30s, right? A man's 30s. Right before they really start dating, like proper dating, like wanting to settle down, have kids and all that, the whole package, right? That's one reason, right? So they want to build their profile, they want to build their status because unfortunately, this is the way men value themselves, right? This is how we value men, based on what they can provide, based on their own skills, their capabilities. Okay, it's not so much a bad thing. Of course, the one who feeds the village gets the throne, right? So the one who can provide the most, okay, receives the most. That's just a hard fact. Look at the most successful people in the world, right? They've been able to give the most, right? But let's go back to why more men are single, okay, and not deciding not to have kids, right? Not just because of the state of the world, right, of how it is. Most fellas don't feel safe enough just yet to continue their legacy, right, through their bloodline. But I think, guys, you guys can relate to this a lot, but a lot of women now are becoming more masculine. If you haven't watched that video, like I said, check out why more Western women are getting divorced, okay, becoming single parents, so on and so forth. There's a lot of women are masculine, and it's hard for us to want to date. It's hard for us to want to date when the women are still being programmed to be a certain way, always in the do, always in the masculine frame. There's nothing wrong with focusing on your career. There's nothing wrong with, you know, being an independent woman, right? But a lot of the reasons why men are not dating is because they do not feel comfortable with dating a bro, so to speak, right? Dating a woman who acts like a man, right? So that's one big reason why a lot of men are not dating, because they don't feel comfortable with someone who's kind of competing with them, someone who is dominant like them, right? We want men like submissive, passive, soft, nurturing women, right? It doesn't mean you've got to like completely let go and, you know, be all like a princess for them, right? No, it just means that you are able to trust a man's lead. And a lot of women don't trust men's lead because, let's face it, a lot of men are becoming more feminine, right? And now we're in this cycle, right? We're in this dangerous cycle of men become more feminine and then women become more masculine. And then we've got this very weird dynamic going on where women are leading, right? Nothing wrong with women leading, but men are following, and we've got this imbalance, right, of these relationships where women get just exhausted of being in the do all the time. And that's because you got to realize, guys, that women go through cycles. Women go through cycles, and you know, when it comes to the time of the month, I don't think a lot of women want to do, right? Unless you're on the pills, you want to completely ignore your birth cycles, that's on you, that's fine. That you do you. But when it comes to that state, right, a lot of women will just want to chill and relax, right? While they're doing that, the guys are chilling and relaxing. You know, so who's providing really, you know? So a lot of women are just out here trying to provide for themselves, get their own security, right? Which I completely get, you know? So that's one of the big reasons why more men are staying single, right? And why more men are becoming passport bros, right? So they're going to Eastern countries, right? Asia, Eastern Europe, they're going to South America to date more feminine women, to date more women who are less obsessed about their career, their job, right? More focused on family, more focused on providing, nurturing, becoming a family unit, right? Versus it's you versus me, you know? So that's one of the main reasons why more men are not dating. Again, the other thing as well is, and having children, is that because of this hookup culture, right? We've normalized just having sex with a lot of people, right? You want to have sex with a lot of people, enjoying yourself, that's amazing. You're not catching any STIs, even better, good on you. And I fell into this trap, right? I fell into this ego trap of wanting to lust for more women. We're going to talk about this in the next video, about why you should stop doing certain things to get more women. It's funny how us guys think that getting certain things and looking a certain way is going to get more women, when it's the complete opposite. So again, the dating culture, right? It's now become a game of, you know, this external validation, right? Seeking through sex, pleasures, right? And a lot of the times we don't allow ourselves to come into a relationship so intimately, right? So deeply, right? We're so focused on what can this person do for me, right? And a lot of the times it's just more about taking. What can I get from you? You know, oh man, this woman is so fucking sexy. I just want to smash her and run, smash and go. And I get it. I've been there. I've fucking been there, right? Where you just want to get your little quick fix and bail, right? And what does that do? You know, it creates a lot of problems, right? Women tend to bond more easily than men, right? Men can detach a lot more easier than women. And, you know, a lot of people start to question themselves and their worth because no one's sticking around, no one's making commitments, right? So we've got all these open relationships, we've got polyamory, we've got hookup culture, right? Which is not creating any structure in our relationships. Now you can do those things, right? You can do these things when you have certain conditions in place and expectations and boundaries. Amazing, amazing, I love it. But when there are certain things influencing us in the outside world, right? To constantly lust, and you know, I'm pointing the finger at mainstream media, Hollywood, fucking porn. Porn's the biggest one. Porn's the biggest killer of relationships, right? Social media as well. When things are so accessible, we lose our desire to love. Now, there's nothing wrong with lusting for a person. You know, lust is what helps us get babies. But when we start to lose that connection to love, right? We start to lose intimacy, we start to lose commitment, we start to lose loyalty, we start to lose, you know, the vision for family. And that's one reason why, like, most men are not dating anymore. They're not having children because, you know, you've got OnlyFans that's giving women the chance to be independent and sell their body, you know. It's amazing, you can make online now, which is cool. I did OnlyFans for a bit and it was great, you can make some money, but what does that do for family, right? What does that do for family structure? What does that do for, you know, loyalty? You know, are you really being loyal even though you're, you know, flirting with other people to make some money? Anyways, that's a whole nother topic. But guys, I want to hear what your thoughts are. Why do you think more men are becoming single and not having children, right? Is it the porn? Is it the mainstream media? Is it social media? Is it the Western mentality, right? The Western mentality of girls, you can be, equal pay, focus on your career, Not many women want to take care of domestic activities, right? And look after the home and look after the kids. Not many women want to do that. Very, very rare. Because they want to focus on their career, they want to fight for their equal rights. And that's fantastic. Good on you. I'm so happy for you, right? But when we start to realize our place in relationships, in society, things start to change. We can have more and more harmonious relationship with each other. And that's the goal, right? To have a more harmonious relationship together. So we can thrive together, so we can build together, right? Instead of have certain relationships crumble where there's no trust, where there's no foundation. Right, let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below if you found this video helpful. Guys, hit subscribe and the like button. Share it, okay? If you've got any questions, DM me on Daniel John Allen, all right? Snapchat and Instagram, funny content, Daniel J. Allen on the TikTok. And for my master programs, you've got to check out DanielJohnAllen.com, okay? Where we level up your mindset, your physique, okay? And your nutrition habits. Go and check it out. I appreciate you. Much love. Thanks for everyone that's been watching the recent YouTube videos. We keep rising, okay? Stay woke, blessed, and alkalized. Peace out. Much love. I'll see you guys in the next one.